Here's Harrison Neves to get this one started. And we're off and running from Gillette. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
All right, here we go, throw it.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
All right, here we go, throw it.
Going to the ground again on first. Again, he hits the second level. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for them.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Back to the air. It's May. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, throw it. Crazy. Hey, what's that?
From the gun, it's May. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Roy Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. That's complete to Johnston, now right. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
19 tight. Let's go now.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds him over the middle. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Kyle Duggar hauling him down.
call this quarterback's best friend? Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here we go, set. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Running back sent in motion. Again, Daniels to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has it at the 7. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal.
Cowboy 80.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
All right, here we go. Second down.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 7. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Commanders tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10.
Here we go, throw. Hit him.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. To the air on first down, May. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Second and 17 at the 41-yard line.
5. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Another try following the sack. Forced out to his right. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Crazy. Hey, here we go, throw. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
May now from the gun. On the move, headed right. On the move, looking deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down. That's 3rd down.
Washington will take over first and 10.
right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. Still going through the 25. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Diamador Lenore there on the stop.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Daniels now. Escapes the pocket. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
70 Timberwolves.
Daniels on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. Keeps out a one-stop. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Commanders will have a first.
And the Commanders' first down.
We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70.
Taylor again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And the Patriots in the nickel for this 3rd down call.
60 Eagles. 7 Pirates.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. That's Julian Blackman. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Connects on the crosser. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play. just like that.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Completed over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. He's still going at the 30. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Another carry for it. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
When you get stuff like that on a second down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a first down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Five.
May now. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commander is 7.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Oh, he muffed it. It's loose.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance it could go harmlessly out of bounds.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. I'll tell you what. These tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be second and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
The screen pass falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standards they set for themselves.
And 1 yard to go.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
First down, Washington.
Come on. Hey, Mike, 60.
This time he's looking to throw. Right side, cut by Sinnott. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Commanders pushing for a late spark before halftime. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Daniels back to throw. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. He's got a man left. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 41. That's completed right side. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down, ball at the 36. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds a man right side. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. On 1st down, they'll run. Room inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. The Commanders take a timeout. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They give it to him again. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. May looking to throw. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Gary Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Here we go. Liking 18.
Daniels setting up the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop in. Now the Patriots calling their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It's second down.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Trying again following the sack. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. Daniels hit and he lost the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Has room down the left sideline. And New England will return it for the touchdown. The Patriots will extend their lead as time expires in the half. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown. The Commanders have it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for two, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Get it. Pass to the left. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
From the 37. Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Well, he already has himself one. Interception in his game partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Starts his return from the 23. And big hit on the return to stop him cold.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Here's May on 1st and 10. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. to the air. It's May. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Patriots have their punting unit out.
Washington will take over 1st and 10.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next down. That was a valuable little run right there.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And that's going to be a safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard
May
line.
now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. He's total.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
At the Commanders' 32-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots making a 3-possession game. Roy Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots grow the lead now to 22 points. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Play action now. Daniels. Pass. The ball is loose, but it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
2nd and 3. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Play action now with Daniels. Vacates quickly left side. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit.
36. Commanders 22.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Blown back is the handoff. And that zone read goes nowhere. They didn't even get back to the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Short pass brought in. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Handoff now from the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's May. He's got a man left. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll run here on 1st down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Patriots in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the win here. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's May to the air. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll try and punch it in. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
He pushes them a little closer to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Point after is good by Borregales. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 22.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Tap 60, tap the 60, tap the 60. Broncos. Steady.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Brought in right side by McMillan. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. He finds Johnston. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Daniels now on 1st down. Complete, it's McLaurin. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game. Mevis ready to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Dive up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10 now. He lets a heater go deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots have likely locked up the win right there. Borregales on for the extra point. And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after left on the table. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. First all lady.
Play fake here. Daniels. He lofts it deep left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
I just hate that. I just hate to see that. Everything on the play was done so well. Everybody did their job. But you got to finish. You don't get many chances to make that type of play for your team. You've got to come through on that touchdown.
70 Timberwolves. Practice this.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third and short, Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Commanders' first down.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And that's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss.
You run that draw play, Kate, you got to become a really, really good actor as a quarterback. You got to drop back and make sure those ends pass you so that draw can hit it up the gut. Not that time. That end was not buying the story the quarterback was trying to sell.
Daniels throwing on third. That's complete to Johnston, outright. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down. They run it from the gun with Wright. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! Bronco 80.
From the red zone now. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down and 10. Daniels. This one's caught. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. First and goal coming up.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60, hot 70, hot 70, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
To throw, Daniels. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
18 rattle, 18 rattle. 18, 5 in.
Daniels, third and goal. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Field goal doesn't move that needle, and they're going for the touchdown. It's fourth and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Desperation time here. And he's got it in close. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. A fourth for him in this game, and one more ties the record. Nevis with a point after. And the Commanders drop the lead back to 13.
Commanders 36.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And no luck. The Patriots are there to recover. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots looking like they'll start this season with a win. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to the well again. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first.
A gain of 4.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Plowing up the middle. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw, here's May. Put the body on the line for his team.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
On the right side, Henderson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So this is a win for the Patriots. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think as both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another, they do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Patriots emerge as winners. As with that, we'll sign off from New England.